Hey Google, switch to gaming. Test, test, test. All right, that hears me just fine. Perfect. Got a new mic stand today. Got my new channel chat box thing that I made right here.
I've hunted near the frost figures since I was young, and I've never seen a tall knight breathe.
Quests, what we got? Okay, just the main quest.
Shall we stand around and talk, or do we have responsibilities to attend to?
Yes, fine. Spend all your shards on fancy weapons. Without real skill, they're as useful as Karja stones. The white teeth are the only word I wish to be said.
Let's make sure everything is showing up correctly. Test, test, test. All right, good. It's working. All right.
Aloy, this is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit, and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light. It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outsider. Someone ignorant of our ways, but no, not ignorant.
Are you trying to thank me, Araya?
Yes, of course. That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible. I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate Aratak. You were wise to let him come. He's earned the right. Stubborn as stone, but
What's up, Cat?
he's had to be.
Oh, you
The
can't
Lord
see
demanded
this,
it.
but I've got a mobile
So
chat
will I.
room thing. Maybe you can see it here in the bottom right of the screen. It's a chat room on this tiny ass screen.
Aratak told me you were a captive of the Karja for a long time. It sounded bad.
For Aratak, it all comes back to that. He thinks the Karja changed me. They did not. They merely sharpened my focus.
Also, Cap,
When
use
all else is lost,
use your
you
Twitch
think about
Prime
what's truly important.
in this channel.
The spirit, the blue light, the beyond. And my brother, too. Every time I felt the chill northern wind, I thought of him, worried for him.
What did the war do to Aratak?
He cut away everything until only his true self remained. Unyielding ice. No Banuk has more sheer will He fought the Karja for 1,000 freezing nights, yet always rallied his hunters at sunrise. It is said he endured 23 wounds in those years. His hunters counted them. He never complains of one. Instead, he complains that life with me is harder. He's right. What have I ever given him but struggle?
Now that I'm chieftain of the Werak, I don't suppose I can order you to tell me about Silence?
Aratak would never have presumed to grasp for a secret of the Conclave. But you are not Aratak, and if you have dealt with Silence, your need is well apparent. Silence came to Ban-Ur from the distant north, a young shaman of the Owl's Watch. A remote Werak that rarely comes south to parley.
Silence was a shaman.
He was.
Test,
Or
test,
at least
test. How's
when
this
we sent
position of the
runners to
mic?
ask the Owl's Watch, they said he was. His knowledge of the machines was beyond compare, and he was hungry to trade what he knew to the rest of us. It didn't take him long to gain the trust of the Conclave, and eventually, an invitation to attend.
What about you? Did you trust him?
No. But he impressed me. He carried himself with poise and authority. I wanted to learn from him, but that was not to be. He was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place, the frozen caves of the Malmstrom.
I need
a month's
more of
march from
Silence. I need the
He met
Silence
with
and
us there
Hades
at his
spin-off
custom at High
sequel.
Winter.
That's what I need.
But when we next returned, the caves had been looted. Relics of the old world stolen. Holes cut in ice and metal.
Yeah, that'd be Silence, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We sent our best trackers after him. None returned. And when we checked back with the Owl's Watch, those who had vouched for him were gone. As though he never existed. Some in the Conclave began to doubt he was even Banuk to begin with.
And what do you think?
He committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's unscrupulous and dangerous. But also brilliant, skilled, and knowledgeable without equal. Except, perhaps, for you. Anyone else I would warn off, but you may be able to treat with him safely. Just don't lower your guard.
I'll keep that in mind, Horea. Thanks. What are we gonna find up there, Horea?
Ruins, machines, and a door, like that of a cauldron. I have faith that you can find a way through it, Aloy. For beyond it lies the spirit. I know I can find her there. Though I do not doubt that Damon has tried to hide the way.
It hasn't been easy for you, Horea. Getting back to this point.
It was all to hear her voice again. This time, we both will.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then? Once we ascend, it will be hard to turn back.
I think this is the final mission of the DLC.
Finally, we ascend.
How? I don't see a way up.
Not up. Through.
No, brother! The spirit awaits!
It's not all that awaits.
So you see, I too can call upon the power of the old ones.
Sure. Set off the smoke detectors.
What was this place?
The spirit once told me that this all used to be part of its domain.
Fucking
A fortress
cauldrons.
that defended humankind from terrible danger.
Fortress. Looks more like a machine.
Is that not fitting? Blue light often dwells in machines.
November 21st, 2064. It's been 3 years since I was last here, and 12 since I was running the place. Just a skeleton crew left, confused about why I'm here. So am I. Anita wants me to find a way to suspend operations for a while. Maybe a long while. And I don't know why. But from the sound of her voice, it was something terrifying. I wish I could look into her eyes, ask her what the hell she's so freaked out about, but what else is new? And don't I wish I could look into her eyes again?
Aloy? Were you listening for something?
There are memories here. Messages left by the old ones.
And you can hear them. What did they say?
I'm not sure yet, Araya.
Ah, Bellowback.
Back to your business.
That was not a silent strike.
We must climb higher, and our path will become clear.
If the chieftain's pace is measured, ours is measured.
Yes, this way.
This way. How did you know? I'm ahead of you.
We can make our way up.
And they act like, yes, this is the way we have to go. You don't know that.
Let's not freeze in place.
Not much farther now.
Last we were here, we fought our way through there. But machines overcame us. We retreated, dropping supplies and taking losses. Now we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior. And I can hold my own. And so, we could go that way instead. There are machines up there, but also cover. We could stay hidden, just for a while.
All right, I get the options. Now follow my lead. Pipes, towers, steam, frost. Who's on this floor?
Only 3? That seems a little, low. There's a stalker. Okay, there's 4. Fucking stalkers. I wish it was only 3.
Forward or up and around. Choose. We'll follow.
Up and around, huh? How do I go up and around? I'd rather not have to fight these things.
Bodies of the shameless Well, we have survived.
Aratak talks too much.
Let their efforts harden our hearts. Steady our aim.
Yes!
What did I just pick up? Probably something for an outfit. Yep. Heatsink outfit weave. Where is this stalker?
These towers pulse with heat, like an Oseram forge.
With vibrations underfoot.
Where is this stalker? The stalker is still around.
Look out! More machines!
The far door was open the last time.
But Damon has closed it to us.
Then we'll find another way.
Killed 10 Frostclaws. Okay. It's always nice.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Alright, who's messaging me?
Is this a projector? Maybe to show holograms without a focus. Let's see if I can restore power. Aratak, Araya, you might see shapes drawn from light. Don't be alarmed.
It'll take more than light to alarm me.
Thank you for being here, everyone. I suppose it's not every day you get to have cocktails inside an active volcano, right? Unless you're George, and I can hardly blame him for drinking on the job. None of this would be here without our beloved director. I need you. So, here's to you, Eddie. You put a cork in the Yellowstone caldera. I'd say you deserve a margarita.
Wow, we're in Yellowstone?
I'd like to add something. This effort wouldn't have been possible without our lead programmer. Thank you, Anita, for bringing us a real mastermind. Cyan.
I'll second that, Director Chow. All right, Cyan. What's our latest number? The current count is 1,654. Wow, then drink up, everyone. Here's to 1,654 more years without an eruption.
Yes. And that's why this place is frozen over.
It was the spirit. The old ones. I could only grasp some of what they said.
You were right, Araya. This place was built to stop something terrible.
Why?
And it worked. As for the spirit, I'm starting to get an idea of what it could be.
The door is open now. We can get through.
We'll have to carve through a lot of machines to get to that door.
More than the Werak could prevail against.
The geothermal plant can be suspended. The cooling system masked. Massive challenges solved. So why am I so nervous about the next part? All we need to do is install Anita's mysterious software and have a conversation. It's not even a human being, right?
Damn it, I can't take the gun with me?
This will be easy.
We should move on.
No good without ammo.
God damn. This shit does a lot of damage. Stop messaging me, damn it. Scrapper. Don't care about.
Here they come.
Watcher. Watcher. Where's the big guy? There we go. Got rid of the extra data point.
Hot. Sticking to my armor.
Okay, how do I open the door? Oh. Forgot about overriding. Viola, this is not ultra hard. This is just the DLC.
More machines. Make ready.
Wow, did he just straight up kill my shield in a single attack? What's up, Perguzzo? This gun is broken as shit, though.
I don't put much stock in songs of deeds, but that battle was a verse worth singing.
That gun
Now,
is
Aloy, the door.
broken as shit.
Can you open it?
Let's find out.
And you guys saw that glitch, right? I was thinking about doing ultra hard after I finished DLC.
Since then, the
I think it's
demon
gonna be so easy with this gun.
taken over. It's
It's like an infection.
And I have a sniper rifle as well now?
Attacking all this machinery.
It's like, why?
Everything has changed. It's twisted. The path I took to get to the spirits lost to us.
We'll find a new path, Araya. I promise. All right. Let's go.
Yes. Finish this.
More blue gleam. Ooh, extraordinary reward box. Oh yeah, the sniper rifle is only in the DLC. Basically, all the new DLC weapons. You've got the ice cannon sniper rifle, the fire bomb thrower, and the stormbolt rifle, which is really strong. The ice cannon, not so much, but the ice cannon can one-shot things from a really far distance. Where am I going? Across.
All right. Here we go.
The problem with these weapons is the ammo is really expensive to make.
This way.
Oh yeah, the electric rifle. It's so strong. Yeah, the other two rifles are not... The other two guns are not good until you get the upgrades for them. And then they become really good. God damn it, always texting me. Where am I going? Ah, I didn't see this.
I'm with you, brother. You stay only as long as we have to.
We need to get past that bend. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Understood.
Ow. The fuck is... Damn it, everyone keeps messaging me. Okay, how do I get up here? Oh, I can just straight up shoot it.
Looks like I need to get across to extend the bridge.
We'll wait for you to show us the way.
This should get me up there.
I hate cauldrons. They're just boring. Like, they're nothing special. They're just boring. Just climbing crap. Alright, sniper rifle. Wrecked.
No time to go to war.
Damn it.
Come on over, it's safe. I think.
So I'm gonna end up blowing up Yellowstone, aren't I?
This place looks more like the mountains where the Damon warned us.
Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. To any human responder. My systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin. Trace routes have confirmed this entity's designation as Hephaestus. It must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility to build hospitals. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to their plan.
The spirit speaks to us.
It's a recording. Hephaestus. It was part of Summa Dawn, part of Gaia.
This name looks familiar to you?
Yes, but I don't know what it's doing here.
Perhaps the spirit will tell us if it left more messages.
I thought it
Maybe you're right. Let's keep moving.
thought just shutting it down. I can't risk it being disoriented, even damaged on reboot. How do you tell the emotional equivalent of a child that it... I think she to go to coma, maybe for
The fuck?
Machines being made. As the spirit said.
I'll try to find a way through.
Scorcher. Two shots to kill him. Oh shit.
Kill yourself!
Okay, where am I going? Oh yeah, I hate cauldrons. Shit's so boring. Got an itch on my back. It's pissing me off. Huh. I don't know how to get across that. Well, that was surprising. Those things dying in one hit. They've never died that fast before. Of course, I've never gotten direct hits on them before either, so.
I need to get Araya and Aratak across.
And I just jumped to my death. Oy. I'm a scrub.
Lots of gear across that gap.
Luminous braiding. Never seen that. Okay, let's see if I can do this without dying this time. I don't know how I'm supposed to get through this. Alright, let's go back to this thing. See if there's anything up here. I mean, there has to be a reason why this shit is here. Why can't I go up? Can I go up? Can I go up? I can't go up. No, there's nothing here. There is absolutely nothing here. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Can be destroyed with concerted effort. So how do I get through it? How the fuck do I get through this? The game says this is where to go. Is that all it was? I needed their help? I'm not used to having allies. I know, right? Entire game without allies. And then they put in mechanics for having allies.
And another console.
I tell you, having the chat room right here on the small screen, really awesome.
Introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us.
It's been looking for a way to defeat the demon. Maybe I found it.
November 28th. Operation Enduring Victory is all over the news. The Pharaoh swarm is coming. Has to be where Anita is trying to hide Firebreak from. But that means she thinks we'll lose. That the swarm will reach Yellowstone. My God. In that scenario, pretty much everyone dies. Everyone except Cyan.
Machine parts. Dumped here to be melted down. Efficient.
We need to get across that gap.
Yeah. Looks like I'll have to go over.
See, why can't they do this? This is why I hate cauldrons. I mean, there's really nothing to this. It's just do this shit.
Find a way.
The fuck? Ah. %60%? God damn.
These things go sideways too.
Damn it.
That should cut off the vent up there.
Okay, and that helped me how? Exactly? See, this is why I hate ally missions. I have to escort these fuckers. Why can't they just figure out how to get here on their own? They can jump. They can rappel. Why do I have to do it for them? How the fuck do I get up there? Oh, no, that fucking shit. God, I hate cauldrons.
Too stable.
Who just shot me? so much work to move like 10 feet.
The others will have a lot easier time getting here.
This is why I hate cauldrons.
This looks like a path. Close now.
One last exchange from the chat attached to this entry in case anyone ever... One last exchange from via chat attached to this entry in case anyone ever finds this. I'll never see her again. Neither will Cyan. I have to tell her that too.
The voice of the demon. The altar. Desecrate.
There is no blue light here. There's a spirit present. Like a demon.
I think it's both. But we have to find out.
Oh, one of these. Okay. So that's the final spot. It's not that one. So it has to be that one. Which means that has to be that one. That one has to be that one. That has to be that one. There we go. And we're done. So much easier if you just work backwards.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the blue light. It's Aurea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Aurea, the daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core chamber. I will try to raise the signal constraint. One has been exposed, but I am informed.
Why is Hephaestus making hunter-killers? Wouldn't Hades make hunter-killers?
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
Sure
What
it
will
is.
happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus. The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer. Then lead us into battle.
Keep moving towards the core. Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it. Okay, Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower's for? That Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy.
Holy shit, this thing takes no damage. I can't deal with the tower, he's on it. Demonic fire claw.
Critical threat detected. Autonomous defenses inoperative.
I'll be right back. I'm back. With something to eat.
Maria! Don't!
Spirit! Scion, please help me!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center.
Escape?
Aurea, I'm free. You must escape.
My sister!
You must escape. You must escape.
Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go.
That was easy.
One of those?
It's the only way! Get me up top, Aratak! Now! I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
Red guy.
How the hell did that work? That just seemed like complete luck.
Rhea's gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the Shaman's Path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
Why would I make that trek when I can just fast travel? Even though fast travel is slow as shit because of the loading.
my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
What's up, Land of Blue?
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan,
Cody just got home, so maybe he'll
It is unlikely
stop on
that
by.
any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps
I'm good, Lana. How
even
about
like
you?
colleagues.
so are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Aurea, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Aurea who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
This Firebreak project.
AI is
it was
surprisingly
to stop a
self-aware.
huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron. It took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Do you know what happened to your colleagues, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow, years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, It was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback...
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
Undoubtedly.
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Araya said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team. It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension, most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
I'm glad she did. But that's not all. Something unexpected happened. 19 years ago, Gaia received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work. They all got free, out into the world.
Thank you, Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge and sheds light on Hephaestus's core programming.
Why does Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all hunt machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus. A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus
back
under
Gaia.
its control. When I think of it, out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel substantial anxiety, Aloy.
You and me both, Cyan. I ran across this strange piece of gear. A fragment of something larger. It emitted a signal. All the nearby machines became peaceful. You could walk right up to them.
Interesting. You said that Gaia destroyed herself. How was this accomplished?
An explosion. Big enough to blast the top off a mountain. So, you think the fragment was part of her?
It's only speculation, but it is possible. She must have had complete control over machines that were part of her system. The ability to signal them to become passive or aggressive would certainly have been part of her programming. It would have been gratifying to correspond with such a benevolent AI. I wish she had survived.
Believe me, Cyan. So do I. I found the strangest machines. They're surrounded by flowers and look like flowers themselves. There's code embedded inside them. I think it's poetry.
I like poetry. Here's one I think of often. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark, and may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though from out our bourne of time and place, the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar.
Huh.
But you asked about these flowers, not verses that I enjoy. Something must have made these machines, and the presence of foliage leads me to consider the terraforming
the game
system.
goes into a lot
Is it possible that their
about
creator
humanity
is one of the
and
other
these
subroutines,
AIs,
now autonomous,
but
like Hephaestus?
I don't think it goes enough
Maybe one whose purview
into
is Flora.
An AI that makes flowers instead
the
of death
politics
machines.
of the current
Nice change of pace.
people.
But what
Like,
about
yeah,
the
it's got the
poems?
Karja, the Shadow Karja, the Banuk, and Aloy's tribe, but it really doesn't talk more about that.
Sandoval uploaded a great deal of literature to test my emotional responses.
How'd you do?
She said I passed, but was insufficiently moved by her favorite period romances.
You meant a lot to Araya.
Once I understood Araya's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Araya's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined. How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Araya, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone?
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No.
Like the entire premise of the game is about discovering what happened in the past, and it doesn't talk enough about what happens in the present.
Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities.
Like the Shadow Karja are the bad guys,
and Araya's descriptions, it seems the
and then the
area has
Karja
undergone
hate
a drastic drop in
everybody
year-long temperatures.
because
has changed in the
of
world, Cyan.
the Mad King and shit like that.
Do you know anything about the dam near here?
Yes, it was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced
But unfortunately,
by
with
Pharaoh
all that,
servitors.
they failed to make
After my
the
tasks
current
became
tribes
less
interesting
time-critical,
at all.
I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach Party. These provided me with several colorful additions to my vocabulary.
There's a ruin east of here full of ancient flying machines. Was that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dodger Blevins, the security chief for the Firebreak project. He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats, though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after-hours time watching the live feeds from active drones. Clearly, he enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you?
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations. to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
Ted Faro.
Cyan, do you know the name Ted Faro?
Are you referring to Theodore Faro, CEO of Faro Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Faro was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
A benefactor? But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Faro spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one. And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to the
scientist?
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth?
Yes. Billions were displaced and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
So things got better. For a little while at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. I have no desire to contradict their due to my uncertainty.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly.
Life is hard for the Banuk, so take it easy on them. Try to guide them.
Communion with machines features heavily in the mysticism of the Banuk. I think they will be agreeable to this.
As long as they don't end up worse.
Upon consideration, I believe such an experience.
You're right about that.
I see. Will you return and tell me about your... I may be able to provide...
I'd like that, Cyan. I should check on Aratak.
Cyan, I spoke with Anita, with Dr. Sandoval. She wanted me to ask you to do something. That's why I'm here.
I am detecting significant anxiety in your speech patterns. Could you please give me more information?
I'm a little bit in the dark, Cyan. Both of us are, I guess. I only have some idea of what's going on, and we need you to hibernate, to lie low until it's all blown over. It might be a very long time.
Will you be here when I reboot, Dr. Chow? Will Dr. Sandoval?
No, Cyan. I don't think so. There might not be anyone, at least not at first.
Dr. Chow, I'm afraid. I don't want to be alone.
I know, Cyan. I'm afraid too. But listen, we made you the way you are to do something very important. In order to do it, you had to be intelligent. So intelligent that emotional responses were inevitable. What you're feeling, the fear, it's a sign of your capabilities. And it means you're strong enough to overcome it. Remember that. You're strong. I know you can do this. Go to sleep. Wake up. And protect whoever's left. Will you try?
I understand, Dr. Chow, and I'll carry out your instructions to the best of my abilities.
Thank you, Cyan. If Anita were here, she'd thank you too. She'd be proud.
I can see there's a vert ready for takeoff on the pad. Are you leaving now, Dr. Chow?
Yes. I need to go be with my sister and my nieces.
May I make a small request of you, Dr. Chow?
Yes. Anything.
Will you stay with me while I initiate the hibernation process?
Of course I will, Cyan. As long as you need.
I think there's frost between my...
My chieftain,
Just... Aloy.
as you wish.
I wondered if you thought... that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
You didn't let her down. You helped her do what she wanted. To find her destiny.
If that's destiny, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
That's fair. But she was ready to face it.
Only in the struggle against death do we find, even for a moment, the spark of life. Truly, Araya found the spark. I'm proud of her. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warak can't follow. Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tuk has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
Is that
could
the
help
last
with those.
quest?
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
That's probably the last quest.
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all.
Hey.
Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. His minds on their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given life. Aberrant life. Transformed from docile subordinate functions into rebellion. His intelligence is beyond...
Okay, gotta do those side quests. I just got a new quest, so there's that. And feats, what do I got? Scorchers and Fire Claws. And level 60.
Our understanding, our current understanding anyway. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that...
Kill 5 Fire Claws.
Stop it.
We?
Or whoever gets there first.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You could stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
Alright, so got one there. Three, huh? Okay, so 3 is the close one. Hopefully this doesn't take long to load. Three is that way.
One of these things again. Ready to spoil your fun.
Alright, one down. What's next? I feel like there should be one more. Sniper rifles. Too strong.
It's Aratak.
Where? Aratak is gonna help me?
Claws. This is gonna be tough.
Oh, that's why there's two of them.
I can help with those.
We have to stop meeting like this.
We will. When these are driven from our land.
There's one. And there's two. Wow, that did a lot.
All right.
I don't know how you would kill these things on the hardest difficulty. I mean, these things basically one-shot my shield on this difficulty. Alright, I am full on stuff. We can disassemble that.
Thanks. 2 of us, 2 of them. More of a fair fight.
Their numbers are much depleted, thanks to you. We shall end this threat and keep Cyan safe. She speaks as the shamans do, only clearer. There's an echo of my sister.
That's because the shamans are making shit up.
Farewell.
Really, I'm gonna be teleporting right on top of him. Jeez, that's not good. I was hoping to snipe him from afar, but whatever. I still have to take out 15 Scorchers. Surprised I haven't done that yet.
Fireclaw.
Hey, I can't talk to you while you're standing on this shit. I guess I don't need to talk to him. I guess he was just looting that. But that was interesting. Alright, one more fire claw. I should get 2 trophies for killing this last fire claw. I should get the one that gives me 6 fire claw kills and the one that is complete all quests. If this is my last quest. It's the only one I have remaining in my quest list, so I hope it's the last one.
Just like in the cauldron.
Whoa, that did a lot of damage.
I think I'm in the clear.
Well, it would have been a trophy if I didn't have to go talk to the guy. Ooh, I need scorchers, don't I? Scrapper, scrapper, scrapper. Goat. Scrapper. It said machine site scorcher. Okay, Scorchers. These are not Scorchers. These were all Scrappers. You lied to me, game. Chargers. How many Scorchers am I up to? Statistics. Scorchers. I'm up to 11. I need to kill 4 more Scorchers. It's nice now that I've been in it, there's not too much snow.
How much gets past them?
Remaining stronger.
There's no time to discuss this.
Hello.
I heard. Aratak told me about Araya.
I'm sorry, Nelto.
No apologies. Aratak said that in the end she was filled with the blue light. She got what she always wanted, didn't she? Each time I doubt my way forward, I think I should seek her guidance. And then I remember. The only guidance I'll receive is my own.
Good night, Lana Blue. Thanks for stopping by.
Which will have to be good enough. There's much to do.
The fire claws. Aratak asked me to help hunt them down.
It's a dire task, but it occupies my attention, so I suppose I'm grateful for it. My scouts have tracked them across the cut.
I'd like to think you're right, Naltuk. About Araya getting what she wanted.
I'm sure she did. All her victories. Surviving the Karja. Every goal she ever set for herself. The songs say that our bodies, at least for a moment.
You don't sound like
See,
you trust
this
yourself
DLC did
to
not do it for me.
Araya inspired.
I just don't care about
Whatever we
any of these
encountered,
characters.
The new machine. I don't
There was
know
only
that
one
I have her
character I
confidence.
liked.
Trust
And
You
his
earned
quest was
Araya's
short.
trust, didn't you? She...
Do you?
I wouldn't have said it if I hadn't.
I suppose I'd better.
I've already found the fire claw.
That's it then. That's the cut is a safer place to live because of.
I'm glad I...
As are we all.
We meet again. A hunt gone sour is no one's fault but the hunters.
I don't get a trophy for that? Damn it, that means I didn't complete all the quests. Alright. Oh, no, there it is. It just took a while to pop.
Or neck from the ice. You must...
Which means all I got left is fire claws. And the best place to do it is probably the hunting ground. Not fire claws. Scorchers. What's up, Mr. Invincible? You're saying good night and you just got here. Pristine weapon coil.
Powerful connection to the blue light.
Where is merchant? Merchant,
As
merchant,
thick as the
merchant.
snow in the cut.
Wrong merchant. Where is blue merchant? Blue gleam merchant. There he is. Weapons. Okay. Now, inventory, weapons. What's up, Teku? You guys are all showing up now? You guys always like to show up when I'm about to end the stream. I'm not going to end the stream. I have another quest to do. So, well, not quest. I got one more thing to do. I gotta kill 4 more Scorchers, 4. And when that happens, then I'll be done with the DLC. But I built something today. I built this little device I have right here. Let's see if you guys can see what it is. It is a small screen that has the chat room on it. I don't have to look over all the way over there to see the chat room now. The chat room is just right here, right in front of me. Yeah, fun with Raspberry Pi. The screen is really bad though. I do not like the screen. It's a $70 screen because it's a touch screen. I don't need the touch features, and it's a shitty ass TFT display. You know, if it was... Oh, Teku, I have an SSD in the system. It's still taking that long. This game takes a long time to load, SSD or not.
The best hunt. The chieftains, only the large, learn their weak to best them. Use the rope to, we'll need them.
Alright. Need to kill Scorchers. That is a Scorcher. Fantastic. Well, Lifeless Me, that's why I actually don't have an SSD. I have an SSHD, which was significantly cheaper with a much larger file size. I know it's a technicality, but it's enough to make a difference. I mean, it basically has the same amount of space. Oh shit, I'm out of materials. But no, the an SSHD actually does make a significant amount of difference. I have done my own personal tests. It's not a couple seconds. Like it's like a 30 to 40%. Like you say 5 to 7 seconds. Well, that's 5 to 7 seconds for a 20-second long loading screen is still about 25 to 35% faster. So now you put a 90-second loading screen and you take a good 30 to 40 seconds off of it. That shit matters. Oh, there's a mark to sell. That definitely makes it easier. I mean, it's like 30 degrees here in New Jersey. I'm surprised there was no DLC version of these slings and blasters. I forgot. I came here to buy resources. I wish I could buy faster. Specifically, sparkers. I need a crap ton of sparkers. Like 500. I'll buy 500 from you right now. Just bundle them up together. Yeah, I like the cold more than the hot. Because the cold, you can always put more on. You can get under more blankets. You can't take more clothes off when it's hot. NMS on PS4? What's NMS? This is taking a while. No Man's Sky. Like, why do you have to buy in groups of one? That's just insane.
If I'm gonna prove myself in these trials, I should do it fair and square.
You're first. The chieftains only the Lord learn their way to best them. It begins after you descend that rope to the arena.
Alright, let's
We'll
do
need a
that
moment.
trial again. I need to reach level 60 anyways, so. Well, the problem with No Man's Sky isn't the game itself. The problem with No Man's Sky was the marketing. Like, I was very interested in No Man's Sky until about 3 or 4 months before the game came out, when I found out it was basically just Minecraft. And while I realized it was basically just Minecraft, a lot of other people didn't. Are you serious? See, I'm not really interested in Minecraft or Don't Starve or any of those survival type games. They've never really interested me. Well, I almost died somehow. Lifeless me, you're playing Minecraft right now? Hey man, you be you. I don't hate on you for playing Minecraft. Oh, I have to talk to her. Damn it. To get my reward. Look how close I am to reaching level 60. They couldn't just give it to me.
With that effort, you unseated a...
That's all I've got.
You have more.
Alright, while it's loading, I'm gonna check my trophy list. I love that you can do this on the PS4 Pro. Let it load while you do other stuff. Okay, what I got left to do? Reach player 60. That's it. Reach player level 60. I also have this. I really don't want to do this. Complete a new game plus playthrough on ultra hard difficulty. I mean, now that I have the really broke weapons of the DLC, it'll probably be a lot easier. But I really don't want to do it. Yeah, you can do it on the normal PS4, but it gets really laggy. So it's generally not worth it on the normal PS4.
King Avad sends spies to free Prince Edaman from the clutches of the Shadow Karja.
Okay, let's find some random enemies to kill. Something that doesn't constitute jumping off a cliff. I love the way it does this, the translations. I love that. I know, Teku. I'm a filthy trophy hunter. Well, it's... See, I'm a different kind of trophy hunter. Like, a lot of trophy hunters will buy shitty games just because they found out it's easy trophies. I don't like that. I will never buy a game for the trophies. I will often not buy a game because of the trophies, though. Because I am a completionist. That's the only reason I really go for trophies. Because I'm a completionist. If I buy a game, I want 100% it. So, if sometimes I'll buy a game and I'll look at those trophies before I buy it. Because I don't want to buy a game where, to get 100% it, I have to not enjoy the game.
We all have our place in the order of things.
Where the fuck are all the enemies? So I really like Final Fantasy 15. I won't get the DLC for it because I don't like the trophies in the DLC. There we go. And there's level 60. Just I didn't need to do a final mission. I just needed to kill one enemy. Like, there's certain things I do not like in video games. Grinding for trophies and speedrunning. I hate speedrunning.
Back to your business.
And missables. Missables. Another type of trophy I don't like.
There are no shadows under the noonday
Trophies
sun.
that you can miss,
Words to
Teku.
live
Like collect all items achievement in Gladio's episode of Final Fantasy 15.
So much better last week.
Oh, you're in for a treat. It's quite a show.
Hello? Game? Oh.
I love this bit.
Yeah, that's what I would consider a missable trophy.
Why'd he try to kill the Sun King?
Alright then. I believe that's it for the Frozen Wilds DLC. Yes, 100, 100. Everything completed. I hate that I don't have 100% because they added that. Let's see. Russia Blood. I don't think I'm going to get that. It just seems tedious. But like, I did 100% on all these. I did 100% on Tales of Hearts. I did 100% on Night Trap. That requires you to play it like 18 times. Ay. I 100%ed Doom, but they added stuff with the DLCs. Same with Neo. I haven't done... See, I enjoyed Neo for what it was. I did play South Park, Teku, right here. I enjoyed Neo for what it was, but I didn't particularly enjoy the game, if you get what I'm saying. Icy? I never heard of it. But definitely my rarest platinum. Jeez, what Final Fantasy 15? Why do they have a multiplayer in this game? Let's see, what was my rarest platinum? Well, technically, it's Mortal Kombat X. I'm sorry, not Mortal Kombat X, Mortal Kombat 9. Mortal Kombat 9 is technically my rarest platinum. But that platinum is very hands-off. You can leave a turbo controller on and just leave it on overnight. So I don't really consider it. Second rarest is probably one of the Rock Band games. What game am I thinking of? I'm thinking of a specific game. The name of the game is blanking on me right now. Here it is. White Knight Chronicles. First trophy, January, February, March, April 25th. No, last trophy, April 25th. First trophy, February 4th. And you don't get your first trophy until after you beat the main story. So this one, needless to say, took a long time. It took an entire month between this trophy and that trophy of grinding. Entire month of grinding. 524 hours, I believe my time was. Yeah, you can't platinum White Knight Chronicles anymore because they shut down the online servers. Which really sucks, which I really hate because I wanted to play White Knight Chronicles 2. I just didn't pick it up when it came out. And they shut the servers down 6 months after the game came out. So since I didn't get it in time, it's like now I can't play it. Because I don't want to play a game that I can't 100%. I platinum Demon Souls. That was a hard platinum. Hey. Here's another platinum that was impossible to get. UFC 2009. Simply because of... There was one trophy. Is this it? No. This one. Obtain all the gold medals in a weekly mission. And one of those medals is being #1 on the ladder that week. Yes, I agree, Lifeless Me. Games should not have trophies that require online. Because if the online goes down, it locks people out of the trophy. Rock Band 2, that's a rare one. You had to pay to play White Knight Chronicles 2 online? That could be why I didn't get it on release. It could also be why they shut it down after 6 months. Because nobody paid for it. But I think that's it for me tonight. Finish that game. I think I'm done. Yeah, which really surprised me because the trailers for that game, the first one at least, made the game look so hype. That's why I bought it. That's why my friends bought it. And then the game was mediocre. The online was fun, though. And I heard White Knight Chronicles 2 made the online even better. But nobody got a chance to play it. Alright. Peace out, guys. I'm ending it. Thanks for watching. Oh, wow. I actually have a large number of people watching now. Why is it I always get into the double digits when I'm about to shut things down? Every time. Well, yeah, we didn't really get trailers for it in America either. It's just that we would download the Japanese trailers because this is back when game trailers were still around. So everyone was watching every trailer for every game. I don't understand why game trailers went down. It was just such a great website. Well, I do understand why it went down because GameSpot bought it, I believe. And they killed everything they touched. Anyways, peace out, guys.